Everyone in the unit believed the new female soldier was the weakest person on the base. Some laughed behind her back. Others openly said she would quit before completing her first real mission. But no one expected that the same people who humiliated her would soon be fighting for their lives. And the only person capable of saving them would be the quiet girl they never respected. This is the story of Kaelani Voss. Private Kaelani Voss had waited years to earn the right to wear a military uniform. She wasn't born into a military family, and she didn't have anyone pulling strings for her. But he had always harbored a desire to be the first member of his family to join the army. Everything she achieved came from discipline, long training sessions, and refusing to quit. When she arrived at her new unit, she quickly noticed something wasn't right. Instead of welcoming her, several soldiers treated her like she didn't belong. The loudest among them was Staff Sergeant Riker June. He constantly questioned her abilities. "If things get dangerous," he joked one morning, "try not to slow the rest of us down." Several soldiers laughed. Kaelani didn't. A faint smile appeared on Kaelani's face, and she turned her gaze away. She simply continued cleaning her equipment before quietly walking away. For weeks, Riker looked for reasons to embarrass her. He gave her the toughest assignments. He criticized every small mistake. Riker was not naturally harsh. Years of grueling missions had forced him to become that way. It was simply that he had begun to lose sight of the distinction between arrogance and confidence. Even when she completed tasks perfectly, he acted like nothing she did was good enough. Most people expected Kaelani to lose her temper. Instead, she spent every evening studying maps, emergency procedures, and survival techniques. She believed that skills always spoke louder than arguments. A month later, the unit was sent on a difficult mountain training operation designed to test leadership under pressure. Everything went according to plan until a violent storm rolled across the area. Heavy rain reduced visibility. Radio signals disappeared. Roads quickly turned into rivers of mud. Within minutes, the convoy became separated. Riker tried to guide everyone using an outdated route, but the trail ended at a washed-out bridge. The entire team was trapped. Fuel was running low. Night was approaching. For the first time, Riker looked uncertain. Kaelani quietly unfolded a waterproof map. "There is another route," she said. "It's longer, but the ground is higher. We can reach the extraction point before sunrise." Riker immediately rejected the idea. "We're staying here." Just then, another section of road collapsed only a few yards ahead. Everyone realized Kaelani had been right. The team had no choice but to trust her. Without raising her voice, Kaelani organized the group. She assigned scouts. She checked medical supplies. She carefully guided everyone through dense forest, using only a compass and terrain features. For a few moments, Kaelani looked toward the dense forest. She too felt the fear that everyone else was experiencing. She was frightened as well. Despite this, she was moving forward along with the others. The march lasted nearly 8 exhausting hours. Not a single soldier was left behind. As the sun rose, rescue helicopters spotted the unit exactly where Kaelani predicted they would be. Back at the base, commanders reviewed the mission. Satellite images confirmed that Riker's route had become completely impassable hours before the team arrived. If they had stayed there, the situation could have become far more dangerous. The commanding officer stood in front of the entire unit. "Professionalism isn't measured by who talks the most," he said. "It's measured by who stays calm and makes the right decision." He then presented Kaelani with a leadership commendation for her judgment and composure. The room remained silent. Kaelani was overjoyed deep down. She felt as though she had found her place for the very first time. After the ceremony, Riker approached her. "I underestimated you," he admitted. "I was wrong." Kaelani looked at him for a moment before smiling politely. "I didn't come here to prove you wrong," she replied. "I came here to prove myself right." From that day forward, no one questioned her place in the unit again. The people who once laughed at her were now asking for her advice during training. Kaelani never shouted. She never argued. She never sought revenge through anger. Her revenge was simple. She became so skilled, so dependable, and so respected that even her harshest critic had no choice but to stand and salute her.